Guys, so we had a little bit of disruption, so back on the stream. Okay, so here is I hope it has reached to all people. We got a little bit disconnected, so I have created a new stream for this move. Okay, let's start again because the previous stream was interrupted, so it has been disconnected. Now I've started the new one, and I believe that majority of them back here. So looking at again the market, we saw that there was a break below, and then the price, after creating that movement, there is an initial breakout from that, and that has the market has gone back to the upside from that level. We see that with this movement, as from this support level there is a breakout. We saw there was a fake drop here exactly below our stop loss, and the market has again regained back again to the upside here in this market. So if you look at the lower time frame price action here, you can see that after this break below, the market again started to trend, creating the 4-hour low that we have seen. The price has broken that low entirely back below, and then has bounced off that level again. So at this point, what we are looking at, if you look at the market has broken and rejected back again, we are looking at this market structure to reverse again back above. So that being said, okay, so the market here in this area, there's a crossover, and after the crossover here, it's getting the reaction again back. Okay, looking at so what you can see, the market had a reaction from this support level. We can look at another entry once the market structure confirm again another return back in this market. So from this support level, if you look at, it's getting the reaction back above again. So this is the 1 hour price action. The candle close in that area can give us an entry. So the next level for could not be break down below 4397. Yes. So it got that rejection from this and reacted back again to the upside. So what we are looking at here on the next price action level is this market to again revert back in the upside. All right, so what you can see in this area, the market slowly building that momentum here, and with this momentum expecting for a pullback and then to return again back above. Okay, so looking at the market structure to break below and then to potentially return to the major direction of the trend. Welcome. Now you can see this is a local bullish trend that you can see in this area. And with this bullish trend, the market here, after this fake drop, it started to trend again back to the upside. All right, so that uptrend that you can see is important to look at. Okay, because any break from that uptrend can be an opportunity for us to go long again in this market. So I'm almost prepared to potentially buy back to the upside after a price action confirmation here in this market. So looking at eventually in that area to look for entry. Are you guys ready for any further entry? The market more often create a sideways movement in those areas. And that is where the possibility for better entry opportunity. And looking at this price action to drop down here, possibility to break below and then to return back again. Welcome to the live session in 2026. This is a big year, especially coming up in terms of trading. So we are looking for a big move. As you can see from the higher time frame perspective, we can see that gold currently having a strong trend. So from the monthly also, we can see the market is in fact in a stronger trend. So this is a significantly bullish price action that you can see here. So that price action where there is a higher liquidity gap, where there is a higher possibility, we will be looking at again entry for another move. Now, there is a drop here that you can see, and after this drop, there is a liquidity sweep, the market returned back again. Now, this local uptrend that you can see, it's now a zone that we can look for bullish entry that can bring that market back again above here in that area. So with that movement here, what you can see, this is a move expecting that pullback below here and then to return again back above in that market. Bringing that price back above to the resistance line is where you will be looking at entry. Now, if the market breaks below from the structure, okay, so if you look at the market is breaking below from the structure, that's where you will be looking at possible entry here in this market. Because this is now a lower time frame uptrending market structure that you can see. This is the 10 and 20 MA crossed over from each other. That has given a momentum because there is a rejection with now series of higher high and higher low, and the daily trend is bullish, 4-hour trend is bullish. Any break below that can give us possible price action entry. Looking at the trade engine here, this is the current support level. Okay, so breaking below here, this is what we are looking at for possible another entry. This is the 15 minutes and also the 1-hour candle close. Okay, getting some reaction from that level here. And okay, so you see the price action here is rejecting from this key support level. Can we drop more tonight? I think there is possibility. So if you look at the 4 hour here, this is the intraday 4 hour support, and in that intraday support, if you look at the market has, this is the lowest point this session has made. Now what I think, if you look at this 4 hour candle closing in 1 hour, right, there is a less chance that this market will break this 4396 below, okay, which is less probability because of this is a strong bullish area. So the possibility here to remain sideways or moving in a narrow range, but breaking below and creating a new lower low is less probability. Therefore, if you look at the lower time frame here, you can see this is a breakout structure, and with this breakout structure, the market now having an upside bias here. Okay, so you can see that this is a breakout structure. From here, the possibility to bounce off that to cross this high is high. It's already breaking to the upside here. I was waiting for a possible entry with this 15 minutes candle close here in that area. And so here is the market is maintaining this move, and we can expect it to continue to rise. So if any drop down here, okay, any drop down, that we will be looking for bullish entry in that market. You're looking at this market to give us an entry. Okay, breakout. So this is a 1 hour candle close with a bullish. You can see it's a bullish price action. The price candle close above 10 and 20 exponential moving averages, both of them. So looking at now possible entry after a pullback here. So you can see that it's confirmed now an uptrending market structure. So you're looking for a pullback here in this market. Okay, so we will be looking for a pullback here in this market. When the market moves, it really moves very fast, especially when the market trends strongly. That's where. So if we look at the 1 hour, that you can see the market now showing up to be bullish. So I'm looking to buy back to 4426 after this pullback. Looking for a pullback below here, and so there is a fair value gap. If you look at this, is a massive fair value gap, and with that fair value gap, looking for the market to retest again 4 hour chart. If you look at this, is the 4 hour resistance, and yes, ready for a possible entry here in the 5 minutes. The gap open, 5 minutes candle closing with a pretty stronger bullish with a gap open. So there's a crossover. This candle is important, so I'll be looking at long opportunity here, keeping the stop loss below this low, TP target in that area. This is the second trade that you will be opening, and here it is based on the 5 minutes price action. Stop loss below this low, TP target here with a smaller risk, and I'm long here, so stop loss at, so it's a buy market. The stop loss in this trade is nearly to 66 pip, and looking for a move back to the upside here. So this is a bullish, potentially bullish price action confluence in that area. So the 5 minutes price action that you can see, there is another 5 minutes candlestick pattern has formed, and looking for the market to bounce off that level, which is very important to look at. So if the market goes properly in our destination, it's gonna be 100 pip. So in our first trade, 50 minus this 50 pip can give us that what we need for after the previous ones move. And let's wait to see that where it is heading to. Welcome, welcome. Okay, getting back up, and want to see a significant move. Bullish trade running in. Welcome, hi everyone, thank you. Yep, buy. It's a buy trade, and want to see that one single move back to the upside for us to be able to take this price, take this movement. Okay, so you're almost there and nearly to the profit target hit. So you want to see here that we are at 58 pip, and we wanna take this one a little further. So do we have a profitable day? 4470. Awesome. Let's look at where it is heading back to. And by the way, how many of you are running this trade? Say yes in the live chat if you're running. We want to take it a little further back to the upside for another potential move. And at the same time, it might come for a deeper. Let's wait to see how far, because it is still come back for a deeper pullback. The market has reached in a very important zone here, and this is an order block here. So you want to see that going back up, testing the order block before it possibly to reverse again. 4-hour chart, that there was a big drop, and this is a 4-hour candle. This candle might still come back for another drop, or it may not come back. It still can continue to rise back here, and so you'll see that which one is likely to play out here in that area. Okay, so we are looking at that move. Okay, so this is where going to see one more flight back to the upside. So there is a 15 minutes candle close here, and now this is a price action which can eventually come back well in that area. So that what we can see here. It's still running it, so it's still not going out with break even. But if it really started to drop back below, we might be exceeding the break even. Okay, so the market is still can have, if you look at the 15 minutes price action, still there is a possibility for another bounce back to the upside. Right, so the 5 minutes candle closing with a doji here, which is still possible. You can see the market is pushing back again, so I'm holding on to that because I want to take a new higher high here. Potentially breaking that high will give a new higher high. And so far this price action that you can see on the 1 minute, it's a bullish price action. Want to take one more flight back to the upside to close it in profit, so you can have a profitable day. That's the main goal here. Patience is key, as I mentioned earlier, guys. Trading is all about patience, so make sure that you always stay patient, stay calm when you are opening a trade, running it with according to the plan. Okay, that's the key. Now, okay, so looking at this level, you can see this is the 1 minute, and as soon as it will create a new higher high, we will be potentially exiting that trade, because that will give us, if it cross that high and create a new higher high, it's gonna cross nearly to 60 pip or above this level. All right, so we'll see that where it is heading to, and boom, that's what I expected. All right, so all right, so I'm exiting, guys. I'm going out. Okay, I'm out with the trade because there is a manipulation. There might be break below for the way the market structure is forming now. This can go back up again, or can continue to drop for another deeper pullback here in this market. So trade that I have open. pip. Okay, cool. Okay, depending on what's your entry might vary. Okay, so this market, if you look at, I'm out with the trade, and this market might come back below for another test. If it come back here 4396, we will be looking for buying again. That's the plan at the moment. That being said, guys, this is the first day of trading in 2026, and we will be looking for more entry later this session. And I believe that you enjoyed this live session. We'll be coming up on live again tomorrow at the same time. NOI session will be trading live. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a good time, good day, and we'll see that again with the analysis and update.